Hi YouTube, and welcome to Divine Resolution Tarot. My name is Chanel and I am the resident tarot reader for this YouTube channel, as well as for the Divine Resolution Tarot business that operates in Minnesota. If you'd like to book a reading with me, the website will be down below in the description box. There will be an extended reading for this video, and I will talk about that a little bit more later, but if you're interested, that is also in the description box as well. I just want to thank everybody who has subscribed to my channel already and anyone who's donated to my channel. It's just so awesome and I really appreciate your love and support. If you're new and you like what you see, feel free to click on the subscribe button so that you can find your way back to me. And other than that, this is a reading for the sign of Pisces for the month of December. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. And if this is a video that you're watching because you're curious to know what your Pisces is doing and your sign is not Pisces, this reading may feel as though it's talking to you about what your Pisces is doing to you. Okay? I'm just going to put that out there because energies can be vice versa. And sometimes people say, no, that's not right. Well, Spirit kind of has a way of knowing who's watching and delivers the message that you're supposed to hear, okay? I just do this little shuffle very quickly so that I can take a look at the energies surrounding the situation that's most prominent in your love life for the next coming weeks. We have the Fool in the upright for the bottom of the deck, so that's nice. I hope. I guess it depends on what you want. Let me see here. There was a stack of cards that came out and I just want to be certain. Yep, I knew something was hiding. Wow. Okay, and it's Justice in the reverse that's hiding. Has someone been hiding the truth from you, Pisces? And if so, what is it, right? Okay. Interesting. I'm just taking a look here. Okay, I don't mean to laugh. I was just looking at this this Knight of Cups here, and it's like he rode away from this whole situation that I'm looking at. And then the next card is him coming back, okay, from this failed reunion, looking kind of like he got his ass handed to him, right? Maybe the person you're dealing with was very excited to leave, and they're discovering that what they were leaving for is not really what they wanted, right? Let's take a look. Oh, let me see. We have Queen of Pentacles, and it looks like she is facing off with the Page of Swords in the reverse. Behind the Page of Swords is the Devil. So, Pisces, I feel like you're in a space over the next few weeks where you're not only ready for something new, but this is kind of a weird energy. It's like you've given an offer to somebody and they're not communicating with you. I feel like they almost had you on hold so that they could ride off and see what there was to see and then get back to you later. That's kind of what it's looking like. I'm just looking here because this Devil, like, I just keep looking at it. It will come to me. Okay, so let me take a look at what's going on here. Somebody was very good at taking, not so good at giving. And someone was extremely codependent. This is interesting because there was a situation, you've been through a lot with someone. But I see two cards that talk about leaving. Because I feel like with this Magician here, you weren't able to manifest the relationship that you wanted with this. With whomever this is. There was such an imbalance. All of these cards really talk about an imbalance. You know, to me with this Five of Pentacles in the reverse, this is someone where you're there for them through thick and thin. And then when you need them, they are gone. right? Nowhere to be found. I feel like, Pisces, with this Justice in the reverse, you really took the blindfold off about this person. And you saw that what once seemed like an opportunity really needed to end, but it was more for your own sanity. Because with the Six of Pentacles in the reverse and the Nine of Pentacles, this is the energy of somebody wanting everything handed to them, but not being willing to do anything. You know, and that's also evidenced by that Five of Pentacles in the reverse. I think also with this Justice in the reverse, whatever you were doing for this person, it's like they wouldn't even acknowledge it. That's kind of how I was feeling with that Page of Swords that came out in the reverse, that this person's kind of ignoring your contributions, because the Page of Swords is sitting there, you know, kind of being blocked off, like not turning their back, but not really opening up. And this to me is kind of the energy of what this whole situation has been. But I'm really interested why this Devil is here in the reverse. It could be that you are just leaving this situation that you feel is toxic to you. But I feel like there's something more to that. So I'm going to actually pull that one out. We have the World in the reverse, so it feels like something was not changing. And I think that's when you really started to get into your power with this Magician and manifest. I think you are also taking stock of what you've put into situations versus what you see and what you're getting back. I feel like that's when that Eight of Cups happened. You made a decision. Now, Pisces, you could be the one that's delaying the situation, because we have this Queen of Cups here in the reverse with the Eight of Wands. But you could also be in a space of feeling like you left the person and something is halting you from moving on. And I feel like it's almost you trying to see if they're dealing with someone else. Because it's like you've had some kind of change of heart. And maybe you're coming back and you're finding that it's too late. But the hard part with this Eight of Wands in the reverse is like now this new beginning has been delayed. I'm very curious to find out what the Devil is in the reverse. So I'm going to pull a card for that. You know, it could be this is somebody you really loved, but you left because the situation was getting kind of toxic. And then you got into a space of feeling like you wanted to fix it, right? Maybe you felt like with that Magician that you could repair the situation by leaving. And when you return, it seems like somebody has already taken your place. I don't think when you left this person you ever intended to not come back. I feel like when you separated, you were under the impression that you would just kind of take this break to be able to work on yourselves or to release some of this toxicity or like the imbalance. Now I feel like you're returning and you're seeing that the person you were interested in is doing something else. Yeah, because you're really in a space of feeling sad and upset and disappointed. This is like you're looking at something that shouldn't have come to an end, or you feel as though it shouldn't have come to an end, right? With this Five of Swords here, you may be even wondering like, wow, how long have you been dealing with this person? Because it didn't take you very long to move on when I thought we were on a break, right? I didn't think we were just completely over. Or maybe even if you said you were completely over, this is kind of the energy of always feeling like this person was your person, regardless of what was going on. And I feel like for the lot of you that are watching, you're feeling very betrayed and wondering what had been going on towards the end of your relationship. We have Temperance here. That could be Sagittarius. We have Hermit. So Virgo, Devils, Capricorn. And I feel like whatever this betrayal is, you don't know that you could give this person a second chance, but you're having a really hard time figuring out how to move on. That's probably why that Fool is there, because you wanted something new, but you wanted it with this person. And now you're finding out that that might not be possible, right? Let me pull some cards and get into your spread. See, now I think that you're in this space of being like, man, I have to be careful what I ask for or what I wish for, because there was a time when you thought that this situation was just so incredibly toxic and you didn't want to keep giving to the toxicity, right? I think, though, that in you making the choice to move away from something that was very unhealthy, even though it may seem very difficult to process why this happened, or be in a space of like, wow, I feel great, right? Because you're not going to, and that makes sense. But I feel like with these 9s both coming out, this is Spirit's way of saying, try not to look at it as the end of the world, because there will be happiness for you once you step back into being single and feeling good about yourself, okay? It looks like you made a decision to end something that was really holding you back or detracting from your own happiness. So I think that was probably what was in your highest good. And it looks like the universe is supporting you in this, okay? So I know that this probably feels like a dark time in your life, but the sun will come back out, okay? So we have that Knight of Wands in the reverse with the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is somebody who wanted to keep you codependent on them while they did whatever they wanted, right? Okay, so let's see. I'm going to pull the cards and then I will tell you what I see. Okay. So some of you are absolutely devastated because you feel like this is your twin flame. And you're looking at the situation like, I should have stayed where I was, right? Bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. So to me, again, that is confirmation that Spirit is telling you you made the right decision to leave, okay? Because the thing about it is this wasn't stable, right? This was not stable. We got one person that's giving everything, someone else that's taking everything, and then always looking at the wheel turning like, wow, look at all my good fortune. Well, I just ignore this person who's doing everything because they're not going to leave, right? I think towards the end of the year, I'm seeing a trend throughout a lot of these readings where people are really taking into account and taking into stock this Wheel of Fortune. It's about to be a new year. It's 2020. I'm not staying stuck anymore. I'm getting out of things that don't serve me. This is the 3rd reading I've done that it's like you've outgrown your partner or the life that you've built and you're ready for something different. I'm really glad to be seeing people take their power back, okay? So what this situation looks like to you for the next few weeks is the Sun. So you ended something in hopes of an opportunity. But when you got back, you saw that was an ending. You're feeling emotionally dissatisfied when the Sun is in the reverse. You could be feeling some depression, okay? You might be feeling like you don't have all of the information about the situation, or be feeling as though you were left in the dark. Maybe you're getting some information. Like I said, if you're coming back and seeing that your person is with someone else, you may be having some questions like, wow, when did this happen, right? Here's that 7 of Swords. So it seems like there's some betrayal and there's some illumination, but you still don't have all of the information yet. Someone could be apologizing to you, but still not quite telling you. So you could be waiting around for this honest communication because it's like, I want to know how many people were you giving to towards the end of our situation, right? I feel like, yeah, because with this Tower in the reverse and the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, this was a cycle with you guys where you would leave each other and come back and leave each other and come back. And so now it's like I'm back like I always do, or we always do. And who is this? What's going on, right? I feel like you're waiting to see if this person is going to reach out to you, okay? Because there's some action that needs to be taken. And it's like you almost want an explanation. You'd like this person to tell you, like, what changed, right? What changed? Why did you suddenly lose interest in me so quickly, right? Tell me about this Chariot in the reverse. Yeah. Something is being let go of. And I think, it could be, that's what I was going to say, you feeling as though you want a reunion with this person. I think whatever you're finding out in the next few weeks, or whatever actions you're seeing them take, is going to make you feel as though you just can't move forward with them. Okay? This is something where you're like, wow, I feel really left out. I don't know what just happened. I'm seeing threes here, where it's like multiple people. We have this Queen of Wands in the reverse, who is often my card of the other person, be it man or woman. And I just feel like, Pisces, that's enough for you to really take your emotions out of the situation, okay? Somebody is being exposed, but I feel like you don't know all of the information, even with that sort of truth. Tell me, what is the truth of the situation, please? Yeah, that somebody was manipulating you. It could have even been that someone was stringing you along and making it seem like this was a situation that you could salvage, that you could get back together eventually. But it was just kind of this game, to keep you waiting around. Because I think that this person didn't really have any plans on pursuing this with you, but they didn't want to be blocked from being in your space or enjoying what you provided for them, okay? Now, if that's the case, that somebody has been doing that to you and kind of stringing you along, this is the wheel coming in to balance this out, right? Especially because we had that Justice in the reverse. This is the divine stepping in to put an end to somebody really just kind of using you or playing with your emotions, right? The nice part is, when the wheel comes in, as hard as it is to deal with everything that happens, because it's so much change and it can be very abrupt endings, it also brings something new, right? Because Justice is that 11, so it rebalances the karmic scales. And with the 9 being Strength, or the Hermit actually, to me, this is like if you've been in a space of feeling very lonely in your relationships, this is the wheel coming in to give you something better, okay? But to do that, I feel like it had to get this person out of your energy field kind of once and for all, so that you could break that cycle, okay? So what it looks like to you is the Ace of Cups in the reverse. You're feeling rejected. You may be wanting to reject this person. This could look like a secret relationship has been going on, like I said, towards the end of your relationship. Or while this person was with you, they could have been with someone else if you weren't in a committed relationship. And the Hermit in reverse. Yeah, that's exactly it. So what I'm seeing here is this person may have even said something to you like, I just want to work on our friendship, or I just need to work on myself, or I just need some time. And in reality, there were other people that they were dealing with. Okay. And so they stopped paying attention to you because they were trying to tell you like, oh yeah, I need some time. But that's not really what the situation was, right? There's multiple queens coming out here. And this is interesting too, because here, look at this. Huh. So it's like this person, or you, it depends on who you are, was feeling really bad for a while. And then they picked up these 2 cups and they found their person, right? And then it's like with this 6 of Wands, this is what I was looking at, is this 6 of Wands. It's like this guy rides off into victory, but then somehow he transforms into this Death card, if you see how similar they are, right? And it seems like when the Queen of Swords turned her back, that's when this transformation happened. You know, you could be finding out that somebody that you care for is coming back to you per your agreement of taking a break, and they've fallen in love with someone else while you were separated. Or you could be having found out that you've been kept a secret. I feel like Pisces, for this particular situation, the way that this is playing out, it's like this person was really stringing you along, regardless of what role you played, whether you guys were on a break or whether you had reconciled. This person was doing other things, right? Tell me about this Fool. Yeah, I feel like you want to turn this person down based on what you've seen and what you found out with this King of Pentacles in the reverse. It's like there's nothing really that this person could say to you at this point that's not going to trigger you, because they made it look like something that it wasn't. And I think that they really made it seem like they missed you and they wanted you back. But in reality, this 9 of Cups, it could even be that this person has contacted you because they wanted to use you to make someone else jealous. Now you're ready to move forward and to find something that's real, because I feel like this has been a cycle with this person. I know you feel like this is a loss. This could be someone you've known for a long time with this Page of Pentacles in the reverse. But this, even in the upright, Pisces, is not that great of an offer. Okay, so in all honesty, if you lost a Page of Pentacles, that's not really something to feel so sad about. Because I feel like if you've been dealing with someone who only pays attention to you when they want something, and you've been giving selflessly, that's why this is happening. Because now this will be replaced with something that won't make you feel like this. Okay? What it feels like to you is the World in the reverse. So you may be feeling as though this person has not changed. You might be feeling as though the games that they play are not over. You could be telling yourself that this really isn't the end of the world and trying to stay optimistic, right? With this double ending here, it makes me feel like this person has been more disappointing to you than they've ever been, like, good to you, if that makes sense, okay? So for some of you, you may be looking back at the past and saying, like, why didn't I learn my lesson? I knew who this person was, right? I should have let them go. I should have just waited for what I really wanted instead of moving backwards, right? So yeah, this is very much that energy of, like, you reconciled with someone, right? And maybe you thought that you could have that fresh start. But there's something that you're finding out, or there's something that you're seeing where you're realizing that this person has really misrepresented themselves. You know, I wouldn't be surprised to find out if you took back an ex and then it was exposed that they were still dealing with, you know, somebody that had broken you up or had, you know, whatever it is, whether they started a relationship and didn't tell you. It's almost like somebody misrepresented how unattached they were, and you found out about it. You know, like when they came back, they're like, oh yeah, I'm free to do whatever, right? And then you're watching and you're like, wait, something's not adding up here. You're not showing me the truth. And so you may be doing some investigating of your own, right? Please don't beat yourself up if you feel like, oh, how could I have done this to myself again? I know what this person was about. Like I said with this wheel, this is the divine showing you what you need to see so that you can move on to something better, or so that you can address the issues in this relationship depending on what you want, right? What you'll want to do is the Queen of Swords. So you want some clarity and you want it now, right? You're going to be really going off of what you see and what you know. And you're not going to be in a space to take trips down memory lane with this person after you find out what's going on with them. This is really the energy of like, you better say the right thing or I'm walking out of your life forever. So I'm going to ask you these 5 questions, and then depending on what you say, that's going to determine what I do, right? Because this person is very, oh my goodness, Pisces, I'm sorry. With this 7 of Swords reversed, 5 of Swords in the upright. This is a game player, you know. This is somebody who they're hiding their emotions. Could be hiding someone else. Could be hiding that they fell in love with someone else, right? Whatever you're finding out in the next few weeks, you don't feel like you can forgive this person. I feel like you're going to find out about whatever this offer is they're giving you, that there's something kind of fishy about it. And that's kind of what I was saying. It's almost like they're offering you this cup here because they really are just trying to make someone jealous that's not paying attention to them. But they have no real intention of moving the situation forward, right? You might even find that they end this situation with you as soon as this person starts paying them attention again. That might be what your revelation is. Tell me about this 2 of Cups, please. Oh, yeah, there's too many people involved in this situation, Pisces. You're going to have to decide if you're going to give this person a second chance or if you're going to cut them out of your life for good. Okay? Because with you being this Queen of Cups, it's like you will find out that they are keeping you a secret. You know, or that they're keeping the fact that it looks like to me this person fell in love with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius while you were on a separation. If that's the case, or whomever you're dealing with, it's like you're going to find out. Maybe this Queen of Swords here, you'll even want to confront this person for what you'll want to do, right? Because this looks like a battle to me over this union. Tell me about these 2 queens. Oh, I have been knocking these over all month. So let's see. To me, this looks like an ultimatum. You know, this is an ultimatum with whatever person you're dealing with stuck in the middle. which is precisely where they put themselves, right? When they were giving to so many people. I feel like this is very much the energy of this Emperor revisiting the past after an ending, but having no real plans to stick around with this Four of Swords. Because this is him running off as soon as he gets an opportunity to commit to someone that he's having a rift with. Tell me about this Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, please. Tower. So you could be feeling as though this person is so codependent that they just kind of are keeping you in their back pocket in case the person that they really want to be with lets them go. And then they go back and forth, right? Because here's this. I'm committed over here. I'm having sex over here, right? And to me, this is your energy, Pisces. Like, this is your side of the story. Because this is someone you've dealt with in the past and they keep coming back after they betray you. They keep handing you all these pentacles, right? All these opportunities. But then as soon as you take one, what happens? This person basically sabotages the happiness that you're building and you're right back at square one with them, right? Feeling used and like it's unfair. And over here, you know, this person is, as soon as things get fixed, they run off to go do something else. This person has trouble controlling their urges. Tell me about the Strength in the reverse. I see you wanting to let this go. Because you're ready to see what's out there for you that's something totally different than what you've been dealing with. You know, you've been holding on to this person for a while. I feel like this is that final push to be done with this situation. Tell me about the Four of Wands in the upright. Because with the way this reading is going, that's a very interesting card to have for why this is all happening. Now, it could be that this wheel is moving for you to really bring you what you want. Okay, because if you've been building with this person that just keeps knocking down everything you build and sabotaging everything you make with them, it could be that you've shown the universe like, hey, this is what I really want, to the point that I keep putting up with this, right? And now this wheel is like, wow, you know what, Pisces? Let me get this person out of your system so that you can have that. And let me bring you in something new. Okay? Because this wheel talks about an ending and it talks about karma. So rest assured, if this person is treating you this way, you know, when that wheel comes in, everybody kind of starts feeling what they put out there, right? So I feel like what you don't realize is there's someone, or you will meet someone that's willing to put the work into building something with you. Okay. I'm just looking here. Tell me about this Eight of Pentacles. And tell me about this Queen of Cups in the upright, please. Tell me about the High Priestess. And tell me about the Hanging Man. Alright, so This is what I'm seeing, is that this person has been putting a lot of work into keeping you where you are. Okay. It's like there's an ending, and this person is saying like, hey, you know, I want to work towards fixing this with you. The hard part is with this Queen of Wands in the reverse. To me, this is them doing that to two different people. The exact same thing. Oh, I'm heartbroken. I can't move on from you. Right? I'll work to fix this. The secret is that this is just, it's manipulation all the way around the board, right? Up here we have this Hanging Man with this Seven of Cups. You know, this is you coming to light about the shit show that this person is putting on for you. Just to it's like this person is playing both people in the situation. They don't ever really want to feel hurt. So as soon as one person rejects them, they just go back to the other. They go back and forth. I'm just looking here, because this tells me a lot about the situation, but it still doesn't tell me what this Four of Wands is about. So let me find out. Tell me. Sorry, we got a mess going on here. Why is this Four of Wands here, Spirit? Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. If you can release this situation, what you want, because I've been seeing that Three of Wands a lot as I'm shuffling. Okay. Release this fire sign, because you've been really committed to someone who's playing a whole lot of games, right? Or you've been dealing with and investing in someone who's playing a lot of games. If you can release this person, I feel like your Four of Wands is on its way. Tell me more about this Four of Wands for my Pisces. Now, for some of you, this Four of Wands will be with this person because they'll apologize and you'll decide not to leave them. You'll get into a space where you want to go back after an ending and you want to start fresh with this new opportunity to re-solidify your commitment to them. Tell me for my Pisces who are over the situation and do not wish to go back. What is this Four of Wands about? It's happening so that you can see this for what it is, that there's someone else in the picture. And that for as much as this person is saying that they're grieving you, the reality of the situation is that this is codependent, okay? And it's keeping you stuck. We have Four of Wands coming out twice. So for my Pisces who want to release this situation, there are options for you out there where people are on the same page as you and they want to grow with you and they want to expand and have this family, okay? But you're going to have to release what's not working, which is kind of this deception, to be able to manifest what you want, okay? And that's kind of like, even once this person is found out, you're not giving them a second chance and you're not looking back, because this is what you're really looking for, right? Reciprocity. And you're just going to let this person ride out of your life. No second chances. Looking for your victory, right? What you want is on the way. And it just really depends on who you'd like to commit to, if that's really what you're into. Are you going to have this person in your life and feel like this wheel is a new cycle for the both of you to get it right, you know? Get all the secrets out and move forward? Or are you going to feel like this wheel is, you know, moving you towards something new with someone else? Okay? It's really up to you, and it's totally your decision. Energies that can help are the Hanging Man. So this is all about perspective, right? And that's exactly what I was saying. With this karma coming in and things being balanced out, This is going to be very helpful for you to be kind of detached, to go with the flow. Don't create resistance to what you want, okay? If you're in a space of not wanting this person, I feel like Spirit is saying just let it go, right? If you want this person, address what needs to be addressed, but you're going to have to adopt a new point of view because this partnership is going to have to completely change, okay? With this 10 and this 2, this is like you'll have to make a whole new plan and you'll have to go about things a whole different way, okay? Anything else for this Hanging Man, please? All right, so I think it would be very good for you to have a conversation with this person about why they keep either leaving and coming back, why they keep going back to whoever this other person is, why can't they seem to let this person go or open up to you, right? And really ask this person, where are you happiest? Where does your happiness lie? What are you doing? And then take all of that information and really process it. And that will help you decide if this is something that you can stay dealing with, okay? What you don't know or should consider is the Ace of Swords and the reverse. So is this person going to tell you the truth? Has this person been so deceptive to you that even if they told you the truth right now, would you even believe it, right? Are you looking at the situation with total and complete clarity, right? Is this person just manipulating you? Or is this real? Right? Because you don't want to keep, like, gosh, we got every guy in the book that's cups in the reverse. So what is the truth here? Because we have this one cup, but we have 3 being dumped out, right? Is this an end to this non-committal behavior? Can this person really change? That's something that you will have to decide, right? But you have to take off this blindfold. You have to get out of your head. And whoever this Queen of Swords is, you have to decide if this person has been dropped, right? Or if they're still, the person you're dealing with is just looking for a chance to have that opportunity to commit to them. And they're keeping you waiting around, right? While they're hiding the fact that there's someone else in the picture, okay? Energies that can hurt are the 8 of Swords in the reverse. So you have the answers. Even if you don't have all the information, it's time for you to really get clear in your own mind about whether or not this opportunity or this situation can lead you to what you desire, which is the 4 of Wands, right? That loving, stable relationship. Now, some of you feel as though you're dealing with a twin flame, right, with this card. And this is that cycle changing where it's like we're dredging up all the secrets so we can deal with them. You are going to deal with that how you deal with that because that's a very tricky situation. But the energies that can hurt for this particular situation is the 8 of Swords. And it's coming out in the reverse. So if you stay stuck in your head and you do nothing, that's going to be an issue. Now, what you decide to do is going to be up to you. But what Spirit is telling you with this is that regardless of what you choose, either decision will not be as bad as you think, okay? So if you try to work it out, it's not going to be what you think it is. If you leave, it's not going to be as bad as you think it is. But it's up to you to make a choice, okay? Tell me anything else about this 8 of Swords. All right. So to me, I just feel like this is kind of re-solidifying that situation that we were talking about. If you left, it's a painful ending. And it's something that will be very difficult for you not to replay and think about for a while. But there's something new coming in for you. Okay, you can walk away from this rebel. You can walk away from this person who leaves and then they always come back, right? Because there is that Ace of Pentacles coming in for you if you decide to move on from this situation, okay? Now, you're going to do what you please, and I hope that it all works out for you. I'm going to pull you some advice oracle cards, and then we will take this to the extended reading where we can take a look to see what this person has to say for themselves. We're going to see how they're viewing this situation for December and what they're thinking about you, how they feel about you and what they want. We're going to take a look at their immediate actions as well as their future actions. And then we're going to take a look at the manifested outcome between the two of you for the month of December. Let me see. Give me another one for my Pisces. Wow, so you've been really in your head and stressed out about this because we have 2 cards that talk about rest. To me, that's because you're supposed to be trusting in the divine at this point. And this is kind of coming out of that energy of being in your head, right? Everything that's happening is divine timing, and it's happening exactly the way it's supposed to be, even if you don't understand it. And that's kind of that Ace of Swords in the reverse. Even if you don't have all of the information, it's time for you to just trust, okay? Now we have rest. Rest and relax. Release guilt and make your needs a top priority. With this Ace of Swords, if you're finding things out that are putting you in a space of feeling like you can't deal with this person, be very mindful of guilt trips, because that codependent energy has a really good way of manipulating situations, especially with all of those guys coming out in the reverse with the King of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. Those are the people that really, really use guilt tripping tactics to try to divert your attention from what's really going on, right? And make you feel bad. Relaxation. Allow yourself to be lazy. It's okay to do nothing. Now, to me, the Queen of Swords is not a lazy woman by any means, but she's certainly not going to get up and work for something that's nonsense, right? This is her being like, tell me what I need to know, and then I will get back to you. This is not for you to fix, okay? If somebody is doing something that's just totally outlandish in your life and you come to light about it, don't feel like it's your job to run after them and be like, hey, like, I love you. No, let them go ahead and communicate to you, right? Because it looks like somebody owes you an explanation here, Pisces. And it seems like you will be getting some information that'll help you to figure out what you want to do for the month of December. All right, I hope that was helpful for you. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. And then the information for the extended link will be down below. In the meantime, though, do take care of yourself, and I will speak to you soon. Bye.